Hi, I'm Paul.
Hi, I'm Kim.
I'm Marianne.
Hi, I'm Olga.
Hi, my name is Kinsey.
Hi, I'm Shannon. So our family met with another family for the first time in our living room, and we had our first church worship service in our living room, and Stephen, the pastor, my husband, preached in his socks.
Well, my first service at Friends in Faith was way back when I was a little girl. I woke up one morning and I walked downstairs, and there was the first service in my living room.
My Russian church moved far from me, and at that time my son Andrew met your son Quinton, and they became friends. And how we met, and I came the first time to your house, to your basement for church.
We were invited by someone who worked at Walmart with us, and we weren't able to come when he invited us, but we eventually were able to come, and it just felt like home. We had been looking for a church, and we hadn't found one that we didn't feel judged.
I was a non-practicing Catholic. Hadn't been to church for a while. And I found that I really needed something when I moved down here. And so my daughter brought me to Friends in Faith on an Easter Sunday. And I've never heard such a good sermon as I had that day. And it just turned my life around because we studied the Bible, which I had never opened in my life, even though I was a Catholic.
Before I started going to church again, I wasn't worshiping and praying, and I didn't have a very close relationship with Christ at that time. So I was invited to church, and to me it was like me and my wife had thought about looking for a church, and we just been procrastinating. And so once we finally got an invite to a church, we just thought maybe it was a way of God reaching out to us.
Before Friends in Faith, I believed in God and I accepted Jesus, but I wasn't following. I had a hard time, staying with God. Kind of was going down a path that I shouldn't have been going down.
I was not mature as a Christian. I was really never took God's word seriously. And in Friends in Faith, I started listening your sermons. I started treat God's word seriously.
It's been with me spiritually a lot because I listen to the sermons and I understand the Bible a lot more than what I did before.
Well, before we started with Friends in Faith, I felt like my spiritual life was a little bit in a rut. And once we started with Friends in Faith, with this new way of worshiping in different locations and in our house, I feel like I got back to the root of worship and what it was really all about, and was able to focus more on the Bible and just being revived and ready to worship and serve.
And so it's like I need a spiritual revitalization once a month or once a week, and this is my once a week spiritual revitalization, is being able to come to a place to worship with the right environment, with the right people, and to hear the right word from, and the right message.
Studying the Bible changes you when you're instructed on how things mean to you.
Before Friends in Faith, I was just a young kid. I had not asked Jesus to save me yet. And just, I think a couple years into my time at Friends in Faith, after we started the church, I asked Jesus to save me, and that's when I started my Christian walk. And most of my time at Friends in Faith has been growing and improving my faith. And I've also made many friends along the way at Friends in Faith.
Over the years, I've had a great opportunity to work with our kids. My kids were young, and another family's kids were really young, and we had a great Sunday school class, and I was able to work with them and teach them about the Bible, sing songs with them, and watch them grow and be saved. Friends in Faith today still has children's classes. I get to work with 3 young little girls at any given opportunity on Tuesday nights during Bible study, sometimes on Sunday mornings. And I also have a young boy named Diego in a class. And we just really love digging into the Word and reading scriptures together.
The past few months, I've started teaching Kennedy. She is our youngest girl who comes to Friends in Faith. She just turned 3, and it's been wonderful teaching her because it's been a new experience for me, and I've already seen tremendous growth and progress with her, and it's helped me find more purpose in my life and in my faith. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how she develops even more.
Pastor Steve is very good about breaking down the truth and, showing you the Bible and where it's at and encouraging you to look at the Bible and study it yourself and ask him any questions. And he's really good about just making sure you know it's the truth and not him making something up.
What would you like to say to churches that help support us?
I am very thankful to churches that support us over the years. I know that without their help, our church would not be here in our building that we're in today. And I do feel like we need this location and this building to reach out to our community and have a face in the community where people can come in and worship.
The churches that support us help us to reach out to our communities and to help us hold events that may help reach out to others.
I want to thank them so very much because they've helped us go from being in a park to being in a hotel to coming to this place, which means so much to us to be here in one place that we can advertise that we're here, tell people that we're here and where to find us. We have a new sign in our window which helps people know what's going on in the church. And one day we'd like to be self-supporting, and we're working on that hard.
Oh, I appreciate so much their help and their support over the years.
The churches that help support us, I think it's a really good thing that they're doing that because we may not be here if they weren't. And we really do love our church.
To everyone who sends us support, thank you so much. We really do appreciate everything you do for us financially and just pray all your prayers. It really means a lot.
Thank you for your support.
Thank you so much for your support.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for everything you do for us.
Thank you very much for your support.
Thank you so much for your support.